Edgar TV. In 2006, professional darts through the PDC took to home consoles with darts computer games, the PS2, the PS3 and the Wii, to name a few of the major lines that actually took darts games on. Now, these games are often found clogging up car boot sales and charity shops. It's safe to say they didn't go fully to plan. But they had good initial sales. They had all the top names, all the top commentators, they had rights to all the top events in the system. So, why didn't they work? What do you think, Matthew Edgar? With modern technology and modern advancements in games and virtual reality, would this work now in 2020? Would a darts computer game work in 2020? We've got the advantage now of things like virtual reality. I mean, when the Wii came out, people thought the Wii was going to be the thing that got a darts game going. But the biggest problem is there's not a lot of variables you can do with the darts game. These are my two big things, by the way, guys, that I think are going to stop any future development of any sort of darts-related computer game ever hitting the market again. One of them is the actual throw. It's not an easy thing to do. Now, you'll see from the photos I'm putting here at the moment that a lot of the time what they do is use a crosshair. So the crosshair goes round, you do that. It doesn't leave a lot of variables, which actually makes the game quite easy to master. Which actually, when a game's easy to master, it actually makes it a little bit boring, because you expect to win and it doesn't matter what's going on in it. The result is already there, or you know you can win at any point. And when you know you can win at any point, it doesn't make the game interesting, or certainly not for me. The next thing that we've got a problem with is the game of darts in general. Now, in other games, and some of the most popular games that work when they've translated from sport over to a computer game, you can't do that with darts. Football Manager. I love playing Football Manager, it's great. But if I had to sit down and watch my team play 90 minutes of football, it'd be boring. I wouldn't want to do it. The fact I can get to the FA Cup final and in 2 minutes or so I've got the result and I've seen it all play out, because it skips the non-important bits. FIFA. I love a game of FIFA. I'm sure many people watching this love a game of FIFA. But if you had to play a 90-minute match every time you played FIFA, you wouldn't be playing FIFA, I can tell you that. The fact that it goes over so many minutes and then the clock just ticks faster than it should. You can't really do that with darts, because you've got to throw all the darts all the time. I think this is one of the reasons the game actually didn't do well. Now, a darts story mode, that'd be fantastic. You go to Q School, if you qualify through Q School, you get your card, you go do the Pro Tour, try and qualify through things. That would be a computer game, that would be brilliant. That would be a really nice game. But how do you make it simulated? How do you make it a little bit more so you don't have to play every single leg of every single game over a system that possibly is going to be quite easy to master? What will happen is you'll start doing it, you'll win loads of games, you'll be looking forward to the bigger events because you'll go, oh, I'll get to simulate playing in the World Match Play. But then you've got to do all these bits in between, which will take you, if you've got to do the whole of playing the whole matches, that's going to be hours and hours of stuff. That's going to be days of content that you've got to play through to get to that. The fact is you'll probably never get to that because you'll get so bored with doing the days of other things beforehand. So that's my take on darts computer games, why they didn't work, guys, why I don't think a new one would work. I might be wrong. You might know better. If you think you've got an idea how a darts computer game could work in 2020, what did they do wrong when they tried these games? Why are these things clogging up car boot sales and charity shops all around the country right now? What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments section. Would the darts computer game work, and how would you make it work? And do you agree with me that actually the lack of simulation, is that a word? The lack of that is holding up the progress of a darts related computer game. If you're new around here, or if you are part of that 61% of people who watch my videos but do not subscribe, please do hit the subscribe button today. Join the Edgar Nation for daily darts content all the way up until the return of the PDC.